Do you have a financial plan for your future? If your answer is no, or I'm not sure, then you're putting yourself in a vulnerable position. Money can either be a tool that helps you achieve your dreams or a burden that weighs you down. It all depends on how you manage it. Without a financial plan, you'll find yourself trapped in the endless cycle of earning, spending, and running out of money with no clear direction. But if you know how to build a solid financial strategy, you can take control of your life, avoid common mistakes, and leverage the power of compound interest to create sustainable wealth. In this video, I'll guide you step by step on how to develop a smart and practical financial plan, so you can not only live comfortably today, but also secure a stable future. Before we begin, don't forget to hit like, so YouTube can recommend this video to more people, and subscribe to my channel for more valuable personal finance content. Ready? Let's get started. 1. Setting financial goals. Have you ever wondered why some people earn a lot of money but always seem to be struggling financially, while others with an average income live comfortably, invest wisely, and steadily move toward financial freedom? The answer doesn't lie in how much they earn, it's in how they set financial goals. Without a clear plan, money tends to slip away into unnecessary expenses, leaving you feeling like you're always earning, but never really getting ahead. On the other hand, with a solid financial roadmap, you'll know exactly how much you need, how to save, and how to invest to reach your major life milestones. However, not all financial goals are the same. To make them more manageable, we can divide them into 3 main categories. Short-term goals, 1 to 3 years, include building an emergency fund, paying off high-interest debt, or saving for major expenses like a car or a vacation. Mid-term goals, 3 to 7 years, often revolve around significant life milestones such as buying a home, investing to grow wealth, or planning for marriage and family. Meanwhile, long-term goals, over 7 years, focus on long-term financial security, such as achieving financial independence, building a retirement fund, and creating a stable financial foundation for future generations. As I've shared in many of my previous videos, there's one essential financial principle you simply can't ignore if you want to achieve your goals: the SMART principle. This isn't just a formula for setting financial goals, it's the key to turning your dreams into reality. According to this principle, every goal should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Saying, "I want to save money," is too vague. But if you set a clear goal like, "I want to save $10,000 in 2 years to buy a car," you have a concrete target, a clear savings plan, and the motivation to follow through. Financial planning isn't just about controlling your money, it's about opening doors to a freer, less stressful, and more secure life. Start today by defining your financial goals, creating a clear roadmap, and staying committed to the process. What are your financial goals? Share them in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more valuable content. 2. Assessing your current financial situation. Imagine you are planning a long journey but have no idea where you are on the map. Managing your finances without assessing your personal financial situation is no different. Before setting big goals, whether it is buying a house, retiring early, or simply achieving a more comfortable lifestyle, you need to have a clear understanding of where you stand. The first step to gaining control over your finances is tracking your income and expenses. Do you truly know how much you earn each month and where that money goes? If you have never meticulously recorded your spending for a full month, you might be surprised to find that a significant portion of your income is being drained by unnecessary expenses such as dining out, impulsive shopping, or subscription services you rarely use. Breaking your expenses into fixed costs such as rent, utilities, and insurance, variable costs such as food and entertainment, and occasional costs such as travel and gifts will give you a much clearer picture of your financial habits. Next, you need to examine your debts. Many people struggle financially not because they earn too little, but because they are weighed down by high-interest debts like credit card balances or consumer loans. Understanding the total amount owed, interest rates, and repayment timelines will help you develop a structured repayment plan and avoid the risk of falling into a debt spiral. Another crucial financial indicator is your net worth, which provides a comprehensive view of your financial health. The calculation is straightforward. Net worth equals total assets minus total liabilities. If this number increases over time, you are on the right track. If it is negative, it signals that you need to reassess your financial management strategies immediately. Fortunately, managing finances no longer requires manual record keeping. You can use tools like Google Sheets or Excel for easy tracking, or explore financial management apps such as MoneyLover, Misa, or YNAB for a more detailed and visual approach. The key is not the tool itself, but whether you actively monitor and take charge of your finances. Understanding your financial situation is not just about numbers, it is about peace of mind. When you know exactly where you stand, you can make informed decisions, avoid unnecessary risks, and move closer to financial freedom with confidence. 3. Budgeting. Imagine you are rowing in the middle of the ocean without a compass. You might drift along with the current, but will you ever reach your desired destination? Managing finances works the same way. Without a clear budget, you can easily fall into a cycle of uncontrolled spending, leaving you without enough money to save or invest, and constantly worrying about financial stability. As I have mentioned in many previous videos, the 50-30-20 rule is one of the most effective and essential financial principles. Today, I want to emphasize it again because of its importance. According to this model, your income is divided into 3 parts. Half of your income, or 50%, should be allocated to essential needs, those unavoidable expenses that sustain your daily life, such as housing, food, insurance, and utility bills. If this number exceeds the recommended amount, you may need to adjust your spending or look for ways to increase your earnings. Around 30% of your income is set aside for personal expenses, including small pleasures like travel, dining at your favorite restaurant, or purchasing something you have long desired. Life is not just about saving, it's also about enjoyment, as long as indulgence does not derail your long-term financial goals. The remaining 20% is dedicated to saving and investing. This is the foundation of financial freedom. Start by building an emergency fund that covers 3 to 6 months of living expenses in case of unexpected situations. Then, let your money work for you by investing in stocks, real estate, or retirement funds. However, budgeting is not just about numbers, it's also about cultivating the right financial mindset. To optimize your spending, try implementing the 24-hour rule before making an unnecessary purchase. If after a day you still feel the need to buy it, go ahead. If not, you've just saved yourself from an unnecessary expense. Additionally, limit your reliance on credit cards, as their convenience can make you lose sight of the real value of money. Whenever possible, prioritize using cash or debit cards to keep your spending in check. If your current salary is not enough to provide financial comfort, don't hesitate to explore new opportunities, whether it's freelancing, online business, or long-term investments. A second stream of income can make a significant difference in your financial journey. When your budget is well managed, you not only spend money more wisely, but also build a strong foundation for achieving financial freedom. After all, money is not something to chase. It is a tool that allows you to take control of your life on your own terms. 4. Building an emergency fund. An emergency fund is the foundation of a solid financial plan, helping you maintain stability in unexpected situations. Imagine suddenly losing your job or facing a large medical expense. Without a financial cushion, you might be forced to take on debt or withdraw money from long-term investments, negatively impacting your financial future. A well-established emergency fund protects you from making rash decisions and keeps you in control of your finances even in difficult times. To build an emergency fund, the first step is determining how much you need to save. A common rule of thumb is to set aside 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. This amount should cover not only rent, food, and bills, but also other essential costs such as insurance, transportation, and personal necessities. If you're a freelancer or have an irregular income, your emergency fund should be larger to ensure financial security during income fluctuations. Once you've set a target, it's crucial to keep this money in a safe and easily accessible place while still allowing it to generate some returns. A high-interest savings account is an ideal option as it preserves your cash value while providing a small profit. Avoid putting it into high-risk investments or locking it in long-term accounts, as an emergency fund should be readily available when needed. Building an emergency fund doesn't have to happen all at once. You can start by setting aside a small portion of your income each month and gradually accumulate it over time. Most importantly, treat it as a financial priority rather than an option, because your financial security in the future depends on this very decision. 5. Investing for asset growth. Investing is the key to growing your wealth and achieving financial freedom, but not every investment channel suits everyone. Understanding the pros and cons of each option will help you make more informed decisions. Savings accounts are the safest choice, ideal for those who want zero risk. However, interest rates are typically low, making it difficult for your assets to grow significantly over time. If you seek higher returns, the stock market is a viable option. Stocks can offer attractive profits, but they come with high volatility, requiring you to dedicate time to learning and monitoring the market. Real estate is another common investment, especially in many European countries, due to its strong value retention and high profit potential. However, it demands a large capital outlay and has low liquidity, meaning it's difficult to convert into cash quickly when needed. For those who lack the time to research the market, mutual funds and ETFs provide an ideal solution. These passive investments are managed by financial experts on your behalf. With moderate risk levels, ETFs are particularly suitable for beginners. Finally, investing in business offers the highest potential returns, but also carries the greatest risks. If you have expertise in a specific field and are willing to take on challenges, building a business can significantly grow your wealth. Regardless of your investment choice, the most important principle is to start as early as possible to leverage the power of compound interest. Time is the greatest ally of an investor, and delaying only causes you to miss out on valuable opportunities. 6. Tax management and optimization. Tax management and optimization play a crucial role in personal financial strategy, especially in Europe, where tax systems vary across countries but significantly impact individual income and assets. Understanding tax regulations not only ensures compliance with the law, but also opens opportunities for legal tax savings, thereby enhancing investment efficiency and asset management. The three main types of taxes that most individuals in Europe need to consider are income tax, investment tax, and property tax. Income tax rates differ by country, but there are often deductions related to pension insurance, private pension funds, or social contributions. Maximizing these deductions not only secures long-term financial stability, but also significantly reduces taxable income. Investment taxes in Europe vary by country, but in general, profits from stocks, bonds, or investment funds are taxable. Some countries offer lower tax rates for long-term investments, making asset holding a strategic way to reduce tax liabilities. Additionally, many European nations provide tax incentives for ETFs or private pension funds, creating more efficient investment opportunities. Real estate is another key sector subject to various taxes, including property tax, rental income tax, and capital gains tax on property sales. However, many countries offer tax deductions for renovation costs, maintenance, or mortgage interest. If you invest in real estate, leveraging these tax regulations can help optimize profits and significantly reduce tax burdens. One of the best ways to legally optimize taxes in Europe is by taking advantage of bilateral tax treaties between EU countries, especially if you have income or assets in multiple jurisdictions. Consulting a tax expert or professional accountant can also help identify legal deductions that you may not have considered. Taxes are not just an obligation, but can also be a powerful financial tool when managed correctly. By implementing smart tax planning and understanding available incentives, you can maximize your income, protect your assets, and build a strong financial foundation for the future. 7. Retirement planning. Securing your future. Planning for retirement is one of the most important financial decisions you will ever make. It is not just about ensuring financial stability, but also about maintaining the lifestyle you desire when you are no longer working. The first step in retirement planning is to calculate how much money you will need. This depends on multiple factors, including your expected lifespan, monthly living expenses, potential healthcare costs, inflation, rates, and any additional expenses such as travel, hobbies, or supporting family members. Many financial advisors recommend having enough savings to cover at least 70 to 80% of your pre-retirement income to sustain a comfortable lifestyle. One of the most effective ways to build a strong retirement fund is to start investing early. The power of compound interest allows your investments to grow exponentially over time. Even small, consistent contributions to your retirement fund in your 20s or 30s can accumulate into a substantial amount by the time you retire. Investment options for retirement vary depending on your risk tolerance and financial goals. Low-risk options like government bonds and pension funds provide stability, while stocks, ETFs, and real estate offer higher returns but come with greater risks. Many European countries also offer tax-advantaged retirement plans, such as individual savings accounts, ISAs, in the UK or the 401k, and IRA plans in the US, which allow you to grow your investments tax-free or tax-deferred. In addition to investments, pension funds and retirement insurance plans are essential tools for securing your financial future. Many employers in Europe provide occupational pension schemes that match employee contributions, effectively doubling your savings. Private pension plans and annuities can also supplement state pensions, ensuring a reliable income stream in retirement. If you are self-employed, it is crucial to explore individual retirement plans and make consistent contributions to secure your financial future. Most importantly, retirement planning is not something to postpone. The earlier you start, the less financial stress you will experience later in life. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your retirement strategy ensures that you stay on track, adapt to economic changes, and make informed decisions that will allow you to enjoy a fulfilling and financially secure retirement. Personal finance is not something distant or overly complicated. It's the small decisions you make every day that help you build a stable, independent, and prosperous life. We have gone through key steps: understanding your financial situation, creating a smart budget, building an emergency fund, investing, and protecting your assets. All of these serve one common goal: helping you take control of your finances. Instead of letting finances control you, but knowledge alone is not enough. Taking action today is the key to making a difference. No matter where you are on your financial journey, just one small step, like cutting unnecessary expenses, starting to save, or exploring an investment opportunity, can have a huge impact in the future. If you found this content useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss upcoming videos on personal finance. Leave a comment about the topics you're interested in. I'll continue sharing practical, easy-to-apply knowledge to help you take charge of your financial life. And remember, financial success is a long journey. Stay persistent, take action, and let's move toward a prosperous future together.